could also talk about England. It is asked by Thomas McCarthy, what about England? If
Yeah,
anyone
we haven't
does have any
mentioned,
deep
we haven't
thoughts.
really mentioned him, have we? To be fair, we haven't. No one's really talked about Kane that much either, and obviously he's not in my squad. I don't think he's in any of your squads, was he? Or
It's definitely not in
Oh no,
mine.
yeah, I was thinking it's in Kurt.
oh no, so he is in Kurt's. Okay, well we haven't really talked about England much, have we? And I feel
No.
like despite England's struggles in previous tournaments, and say what you will about them, there's no doubt their group, that is on paper. I mean, come on, apart from Belgium, Tunisia and Panama, no disrespect at all, but that's two teams you've got to be beating. Like England will. I'm confident they'll beat those two teams. I know, obviously, I'm not English, so maybe I have more faith in them than even English people do at this point. But I think they'll be all right in that group. I don't think they're going to set the world alight, but I think they're going to beat those two teams, and they play those two teams first. So that's going to give us some information about how they're going to do. So Kane could be a good punt because it's not like they've got to play Belgium straight away. So you could have Kane in for the first game. Who are England playing first? Is it Panama or Tunisia?
I think it's Tunisia first.
You play Tunisia first, so you could have Kane in for Tunisia. If they don't impress, then you've got the transfer to swap them out for another premium player. You know what I mean? So Kane could more than be a good shout. I've gone for Sterling because I think he'll have a good tournament. But we'll see.
We don't want to go down the whole drugs. After speaking about the drugs, we don't want to go down the whole guns route.
Let's talk about gun crime as well. Why not?
Yeah.
I just think you can't. Sorry, Nim, but you just can't really go wrong with those two games first. Like Tunisia, Panama. They look good on paper. So
yeah, how much is Sterling? I mean, could he be could he be in the Salah spot for that first game? If you were saying Salah's a bit iffy, could you?
Yeah, bear with me. I think he's reasonably priced. So Sterling is 7.1 million on Fantasy iTeam. So you'd call that quite expensive. I think what is Salah? Is he like in the eights or
7.3? So you could put Sterling in that spot for that first game, and then
exactly
see whether you guys were saying obviously that you're not sure if Mo will turn up. So because the injury thing, see how that first game goes. You could always maybe put him in that slot and then.
Yeah, why not? Like we said, Egypt have got a very tough first game against Uruguay anyway, regardless of whether Salah plays or not. So let's wait 2 weeks, see if Salah's past fit. If he's not, or he's on the bench, let's just see how he does against Uruguay and how many minutes he plays. And in that sense, we can maybe take a punt on Sterling in the first game against Tunisia, and then maybe do the swap then if we kind of get it wrong.
And Kurt, you had Walker in, was it, in defence as well for England?
Yeah, I just think Walker's dynamic. I think he's incredibly quick. He'll get back and get those sort of, I suppose, I don't know if they do the point-wise the same way, but those bonus point-winning sort of tackles. And he plays on the side of the defence if we play three at the back, so...